Steve L. via email says, I just wanted to ask you a question, see if you had any advice. During my new MK7 GTI purchase, I bought something called the Term Care Select 4-year warranty, which is a Fidelity mechanical failure warranty that replaces damaged components due to wear and tear, items in the event of a mechanical failure. At $1,600 or 5% of the initial value of the car, is it worth it? I drive less than 5,000 miles a year and plan to keep mostly stock. My fear was that an expensive component, turbo, engine, DSG, etc., would fail during the 3-year factory warranty period and claim that it was wear and tear and not a manufacturing defect.
Okay, Steve, so I'm not familiar exactly with the specific warranty you're referring to, but here's what I gather from what you're describing. Sounds to me like the warranty you have is a wear and tear item warranty that, this is the one part I'm not clear on. Is it to cover any wear and tear item during the life of the vehicle while it's still under factory warranty? Or does it also extend, like most extended warranties, post ownership of the vehicle or post expiration of the factory warranty? So if it extends past the factory warranty, I would say that's something that you might want to consider. It really depends on every person is different. But if it's only during the life of a factory warranty and basically covers only wear and tear items that wouldn't be considered replacement under factory warranty, I would say I would try to cancel that. My personal opinion on that is this. The items that would be considered wear and tear item under that warranty would be brakes or wiper blades or belts, but most of them aren't going to be wear and tear during that time. Or if you have a manual, maybe a clutch, and the likelihood of a clutch going bad in that amount of time is super slim, and unless you are the type of person who kills clutches maybe based on lack of experience in driving them, or abuse maybe, in which case they may not cover it anyway. So if it's only to cover wear and tear items and doesn't extend past the factory warranty, I would say it's not worth it. But if it does, I would say, it's a fine purchase. And this is the one thing you mentioned about being as a percentage of cost of ownership. And this is the way that I view any aftermarket warranty when it comes to that stuff, is this. Instead of looking at it as relative to the cost of the vehicle, let's say it's 5%, 10%, whatever, you have to look at it as a cost to repair. So, if you were to blow a clutch, for example, which is highly unlikely, but replacing a clutch would be significantly more expensive than what you paid for that warranty. By the time you talk about parts and labor and a flywheel and a clutch assembly and then removing the transmission and reinstalling it, you would have paid for that warranty had that repair happen. Now, that's probably the only repair that would get you even close, because there's no other wear and tear on anything on a car that would be expensive. Brakes would be one thing, but the only thing I mentioned, this kind of goes into service plans in general, which is something I think I've mentioned before because we've had questions about that. I'm not a fan of service plans just because all you're doing is paying up front for all the maintenance of your vehicle, and it kind of locks you into certain situations. So for that reason, I don't recommend things like that. But, I would say if this is something that only covers wear and tear items, I would say it's not really something I would recommend. If it's just a regular extended warranty, it happens to cover those things as well, then it's a perfectly fine purchase. And it may have been a slight bump, but you get that back in the potential coverage of any wear and tear items you might run across during the time of ownership. Thank you so much for watching. If you know somebody who could benefit from the information talked about in this video, be sure to share with them. For parts for your VW or Audi, check out shopdap.com.